Dear viewers, thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey through time and across oceans. Today, we embark on a tale of exploration, discovery, and the birth of nations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more captivating stories. Chapter 1: The Brave Voyage of Christopher Columbus. In the words of Columbus himself, by prevailing over all obstacles and distractions, one may unfailingly arrive at his chosen goal or destination. Chapter 2: Vasco da Gama and the sea route to India. Fast forward to the early 16th century, where another brave soul, Vasco da Gama, embarked on a perilous journey around the Cape of Good Hope. In 1498, da Gama successfully reached the shores of India, opening the door to the age of maritime trade. Every voyage begins with a single step into the unknown, wrote the Portuguese explorer. Da Gama's discovery laid the foundation for a flourishing spice trade and solidified Portugal's influence in the Indian Ocean. Chapter 3: The Mysterious East. Marco Polo's travels. Venture into the 13th century with Marco Polo, the Venetian explorer whose travels through Asia mesmerized the Western world. His epic journey took him through the Silk Road, where he encountered the opulence of the Mongol Empire, the wonders of China, and the mysteries of the East. As Polo wisely noted, adventure is worthwhile in itself. His accounts inspired future explorers and traders, paving the way for cultural exchange between East and West. Chapter 4: James Cook and the Pacific Isles. In the 18th century, Captain James Cook embarked on a series of voyages that would redefine our understanding of the Pacific. His meticulous mapping of Australia and the discovery of Hawaii, New Zealand, and other Pacific islands were groundbreaking. The farther I go, the more I see that all people have the same needs and desires, Cook observed. His explorations not only expanded the known world, but also laid the groundwork for future scientific endeavors. Chapter 5: Conquistadors and the Conquest of the Aztec and Inca Empires. The 16th century witnessed the conquests of Hernán Cortés in the Aztec Empire and Francisco Pizarro in the Inca Empire. These Spanish conquistadors, driven by the lure of gold and glory, toppled advanced civilizations and reshaped the course of history. In the words of Cortés, "We Spaniards know a sickness of the heart that only gold can cure." Their expeditions forever altered the destinies of the Aztec and Inca peoples, leaving an indelible mark on the Americas. Chapter 6: Captain John Smith and the Founding of Jamestown. Shift your gaze to the early 17th century, where Captain John Smith played a pivotal role in the establishment of Jamestown, the first permanent English settlement in North America. Smith's leadership and diplomacy with the Powhatan Confederacy ensured the survival of the fledgling colony. As Smith wisely noted, "He who does not work shall not eat." Jamestown laid the groundwork for future English colonies and the eventual birth of the United States. Chapter 7: Abel Tasman explores the Great Southern Land. In the 17th century, Dutch explorer Abel Tasman set sail in search of the Great Southern Land. While he didn't set foot on the Australian mainland, Tasman's voyages led to the discovery of Tasmania, Fiji, and the islands of Van Diemen's Land. "The sea, once it casts its spell, holds one in its net of wonder forever," mused Tasman. His exploration marked the Dutch East India Company's expanding influence in the Southern Hemisphere. Chapter 8: The Silk Road and the Ancient Trade Routes. Let us journey back to ancient times, where the Silk Road connected the East and West. Traversing vast landscapes, merchants and explorers exchanged goods, cultures, and ideas. This intricate network of trade routes shaped the destinies of empires and fueled the rise of great civilizations. As an ancient proverb wisely states, the journey is the reward. The Silk Road remains a testament to the power of interconnectedness and the enduring legacy of cross-cultural exchange. Chapter 9. Leif Erikson and the Viking Exploration. Long before Columbus, another daring explorer made his mark in the annals of history. Leif Erikson, a Norseman, is believed to have reached the shores of North America around the year 1000. His journeys, documented in the sagas, reveal the Vikings' early encounters with the New World. Chapter 10. Zheng. These grand treasure voyages. Our final chapter takes us to the early 15th century, where Chinese Admiral Zheng He embarked on a series of grand treasure voyages. Sailing as far as Africa, his fleets showcased the might of the Ming dynasty and established diplomatic ties with distant lands. As we conclude this journey through the ages, let us reflect on the courage, curiosity, and tenacity of those who dared to explore the unknown.